Hi, I'm Barb Hikes, and on behalf of the League of Women Voters of Metropolitan Columbus, I'd like to introduce Emmy Award-winning journalist Maria Hinojosa. Maria recently helped us to celebrate two very important events: the 100th anniversary of the passage of the 19th Amendment and the 100th anniversary of the formation of the League of Women Voters.
I thought I was done with my message. I thought I had said everything I needed to say. I thought that our experience with democracy in this country looked like one thing. I thought that the role of women, and white women in particular, looked like one thing. And I finished my speech to you. And then everything changed. And then everything changed with George Floyd. But everything changed with George Floyd because people made a decision in their own lives to change the way they act, to change the way they do things. My message was all about how we need to understand the power that we have. That as women in the United States of America, we need to own the power that we have. One of the most extraordinary things that just happened that we witnessed was that in the face of not only a pandemic, but in the face of nonviolent protesters being attacked, where criminal elements had gotten involved and were looting and instigating, where the police were responding with so much violence and militaristic response. And what we thought would have been conventional wisdom, what was going to happen next, didn't happen. Fewer people didn't come out. More people came out. More people overcame their own fear. More people said there won't be enough tear gas for all of us if we're all out there. More white people said they probably won't beat us or tear gas us, use chemical weapons in a militarized form against white people. And so they changed. They used their bodies the same way that the women's suffragettes did 100 years ago. They used their bodies, and their bodies overcame the fear. And they were allowed to envision that actually, if we do come out together, there is no way they can take us all down. Who could have imagined that in the midst of a pandemic, that what we saw was the reawakening of democracy in the deepest, most profound ways, of actually people putting their bodies on the line, chanting, using their voices, and protecting themselves. At least that's what I saw here in New York, where people understood the pandemic, understood the safety race, therefore wore a mask, but understood the danger to our democracy if they did not come out. They were like our sisters who 100 years ago ate that fear because they understood that the danger to our democracy was greater than the danger of what they were going to face. And people say those things and they sound like, oh my God, that's from like the history books, but we just lived that. We all just witnessed that. And maybe you participated in that. or your children or your grandchildren. All of us are changed now than from just the few weeks ago when I delivered this speech to begin with. We're changed for the better. We know that people are awake in this country, beaten down, exhausted, sick, sad. They're awake. They're awake. And that is the best message that you could have been receiving in this moment in your conference. Not anything that I could say or that somebody could say. We witnessed it together. We witnessed this together. We are living through massive change together. Nobody else is doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. So if there was ever another moment to say, we got this, we got to own our power, we have to be fearless, we have to take care of ourselves, be smart, wear our face masks, but we can do this. We are not limited. If there was ever a moment to feel limited and broken down and beat down, it would have been this, and the opposite happened. So thank you. Thank you to everyone who continues to believe in our democracy. I'm sad. We've lost a lot. But oh my God, am I hopeful? Am I hopeful? I'm hopeful. Thank you so much.
Please join us now as we continue the work started so long ago. Join us to advance democracy by working together to bring equality and justice to all people of all races, creeds, nationalities, sexual orientations, and gender identities. You can learn more about the League of Women Voters at www.lwvcols.org.